Hi Leo. So I'm going to show you what I discovered yesterday, which is this little chunk. It looks like it was broken out and it was hidden underneath all of this yucky stuff. So maybe later on, God, I'm shaking. Maybe later on I'll show you um, what it looks like after it's all sanded, but sanding is sanding. Um, it's gonna stay there. It's not gonna be totally hidden. These these heirloom, generational to generational antique. The the broken bits and the fixed bits and the repairs, all of that should be visible. You don't have to hide it. But when you get this chair, um, don't have a seat, because that broken piece is on the seat frame. Don't have a seat made permanently into the chair. Just have your mom get um, a chair cushion or two that match your taste. You know, if you want stars or green or blue or whatever, that's my suggestion. Um, let's see, this bottom part, I have this leg left to sand and the interior of this leg left to sand. And I believe that the underside of this spindle will have to be sanded, but that means turning the whole chair over onto its back. So I'm just gonna wait for that one until I get this piece, and this piece sanded. This dowel was already broken loose, so I was able to rotate it and get to all the pits and all the sanding parts. When this is all done, I'm gonna I have a large cabinet vise, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on and then glue everything back together really nice and tight so that it'll hold a person that's bigger, like you're probably gonna be when you're all grown up. No lectures today, no lectures about responsibility or respect or anything like that, because I really don't know what you'd like to hear from me. I mean, I know you like snowboarding, and I skied quite a few times when I was a teenager, but I didn't really care for it because I didn't have somebody that would go with me and enjoyed it. So that was kind of tough. So I kind of got used to doing things that were more solitary, like this. I learned to enjoy them. I also learned how to work on my own car, change oil, spark plugs, air filter, alternators, fuel pumps. But that's because when I got married, my husband's father was a mechanic, and my husband didn't always have the time to go over to Dad's and do the repairs. So I went over to Dad's and did the repairs because he was a typical beer drinking mechanic. He'd sit and tell me what to do, and I'd do it. I changed the spark plugs and belts and hoses in a 1970s Ford pickup, and it was so tall that I couldn't get leverage to break out the spark plugs even with a cheater bar. So he said, "Well, break it out. Here's the cheater bar. I gotta go get some coffee and stuff." And he left. And the only way I thought, well, I can get leverage if I can put my weight on the cheater bar. So I crawled up into the engine compartment and sat on top of the air filter. And when he came out of his house and into the garage, I thought he was gonna die on the floor laughing because I was. And then he called all of his friends, his 3 o'clock, what do you call it, beer o'clock, beer buddies, and they laughed at me too. I'm surprised he didn't call your great uncle Duran from the meat locker and your great grandpa Leo to come and look at what kind of trouble I was getting into. Um, anyway, ask your grandma about her going skiing when she was young, because I think that they went, my older siblings, Noelle, your grandma, and Duran, they went skiing quite a bit. So ask her about it. She probably has some good stories to tell you. Have a good day. Bye.